Okay, aye, thank you. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy god!
I'm Harry and I'm owner of My Haunted Hotel. I had the idea of My Haunted Hotel roughly about 12 years ago. I started a paranormal events company and we're looking for events in Chester, and I came across Ye Olde King's Head. We started doing events here and it was so active. I asked the owner at the time if I could put cameras in the rooms to capture everyone's reactions to things and actually capture paranormal activity on camera. At the time he said he was selling the business, so I took a bit of a pun and ended up buying the business. Now after 10 years of it being in the process and all the rooms coming together, it feels quite surreal that the rooms kind of evoke exactly what I wanted in each room. Brett's done an amazing job with the decoration and the rooms feel a lot more haunted than they ever have done before.
My name's Brett, and I was one of the designers of the original concept for My Haunted Hotel. I was asked to come in and actually design these rooms that are now absolutely terrifying to kind of elevate what we've already found here at this building. It's already super haunted, so to theme these rooms in a way that evoke the spirits even more has been really exciting. I'm also one of the paranormal investigators here at My Haunted Hotel, so you'll see me here at the hotel performing investigations along with your nights here.
My name is Danny Moss and I'm a paranormal investigator. When Harry and Brett asked me to be a part of the My Haunted Hotel team, I just couldn't refuse at all. This is a building that lays very close to my heart. I've worked here on a number of occasions. I've filmed 2 separate shows here, and each time I come back to this building, it fascinates me, it truly does. The paranormal activity here is just beyond any kind of scientific explanation. I have captured so many things in this building that are highlights of my career. That's the only way I can describe it. And now on this new journey with the amount of cameras here rigged up in this building, I think it's only a matter of time before we capture that holy grail of evidence.
I've witnessed so much paranormal activity in the building and people can only go on what I've said. So it was important for me to get cameras throughout the building so I could actually capture evidence to show people that I'm not actually lying or it's not all in my head. Now it gives people the opportunity to do a paranormal event without the aid of a paranormal investigator following them around and making them feel comfortable within the building.
My Haunted Hotel is such a unique experience because it's the first time anyone has combined a genuine paranormal investigation along with almost an immersive experience. You spend the entire night from around 9 PM till 12 PM the next day in one of the most haunted places in the country, whilst there are 16 cameras filming your entire night. This genuinely feels like you're on your own paranormal TV show. It's never been done like this ever anywhere.
I'm a bit of a history geek, I'm not going to lie, and one of the main things that drew me to this building is the fascinating history. The key aspect of that has got to be the sword that was found underneath the floor of room 4. During a refurbishment of the building in the 1930s, they discovered a 17th century sword and slippers. It now hangs above the bar downstairs. The thing that fascinates me most about this is the fact that during the 1600s, people were very, very superstitious back then. They used to bury things like slippers, shoes, even cats in walls and under floors to ward off evil spirits. And it draws upon the reality that the people who were living here back then may have been witnessing paranormal activity all of those years ago. And that's truly fascinating, because we may potentially be dealing with hauntings that go way back to the 1400s, the 1500s, even beyond that.
So I've been here at My Haunted Hotel for about 6 months, designing and theming all of these rooms and making sure the night runs smoothly for people coming in to spend their night. And I definitely came in as a skeptic, but I don't think I am anymore, because every single day I'd be painting these walls and something would happen. I'm constantly looking over my shoulder here. It's a very unnerving building, and the amount of people walking up and down these corridors when you're the only person in this building, deadlocked here at the middle of the night, it's quite a scary place, to say the least.
I've been very lucky to work on a number of paranormal television shows, but My Haunted Hotel is just completely unique. There's nothing else like it in the entire world, in my opinion. The fact that every single angle is covered, and the fact that real people are coming into the building and we are able to capture their reactions and paranormal activity as it happens there and then, that is just completely new to the paranormal field.
So over the time I've been here, we've had staff leave, especially chefs. It seems to pick on the people who are no good for the business. So bad chefs have butter knives thrown at them, doors slam on them, they refuse to work. Staff behind the bar hear footsteps behind them, glasses smashing. They refuse to work as well also, or especially working on their own, they refuse to work on their own. At night time when we cash up, when they go up to the office, they're petrified. You can see they're solely fixed on getting that money upstairs and leaving as soon as possible. It is an eerie building, it's a Tudor building, it's 400 years old, it has its own atmosphere in here. There you come and stay yourself.
My Haunted Hotel has one objective, and that is to gain as much paranormal evidence as physically possible. We have put cameras in every single room of this building for you to come in and spend the night, but we will be putting you through your paces. There will be challenges, you may be alone, you may be in small groups, but we will make sure that whatever is caught, 100% of it will be caught on camera.
I've been lucky enough to witness some incredible things here at My Haunted Hotel. My hope for the future is that guests can come and stay here, work with us and witness for themselves that this truly is the most haunted hotel in the entire UK. It is opening night at My Haunted Hotel. Months of hard work have led to this moment, and ahead of a busy week of bookings, Brett, Harry and I decided to conduct our very own team investigation. We would spend the next 10 hours locked inside the building, just the three of us.
Right, I'm in room 5. Not best pleased about it. I've got a H4 digital microphone that we're going to put up here. Hopefully that will capture some EVPs. So, obviously, I'm the owner of the building. Normally in your own building you feel a bit safe. After a while, like any new building, you come into it, strange noises. And when I first came here, although we've done some events which were amazing here, first 3-4 months were pretty quiet. And then I started staying in the hotel sometimes, and it just all started kicking off.
This room makes me feel so nervous. The one thing that everyone says about this room is that it gives them this horrible feeling of either feeling physically sick or really angry. I've brought people into this room before, and like I said, I brought people into this room before, and people just... I've had people faint nearly walk into this room before. And when you're here by yourself, it's a completely different feeling. You can stand here with a group and you're absolutely fine. The spirits that have been caught in this room previously have actually been said to be some sort of evil male spirit of some sort. But we've had multiple different characters stroll through this building.
Okay, here we go. I have just entered room 1. There's a REM device over in the corner of the room, and I've just armed the H4 digital microphone to see if we can capture any EVPs. Currently, Brett is in room 6, which is down that way, and Harry is right down the other end of the corridor in room 5, and all 3 of us are doing separate vigils right now, which is really quite unnerving.
We've decorated these rooms to kind of evoke any spirits in here. So if you could imagine, we believe to have 2 children in here, as well as a dominant male figure. And we've put the dolls, the pram, we've got a rocking chair behind us for the children to play with. Really, we respect the spirits in here, especially the children. Obviously it's not fair, kids passing away so young.
One thing I am incredibly nervous about... Okay, so that's gone off twice now, and I've not budged. I'll let it reset. So this is measuring atmospheric changes in the room. There are no windows open. I'm the only person up here. The other guys are dotted around the building.
I feel very sorry for Harry right now because he is in room 5, which is the nursery room, the doll room, and that room is one of the creepiest in the hotel.
Half an hour passes and the building is silent, but that is all about to change as a sudden wave of unexplainable events start to occur. This begins in room 4, where the sword was uncovered in the 1930s. Our Ovulus device, which is constantly measuring atmospheric changes, suddenly spikes and brings through this. Within moments of this, the building comes alive.
I'd like to address anybody who can hear my voice who is aware of my presence here. Any of the children. Oh my god, I've just heard a massive bang. I've just heard a massive bang coming from down in what I presume was coming from the function room. Any of the children. Oh my god, I've just heard a massive bang.
What was that? Okay, there was some clear knocking over in this corner. If that was you knocking, could you potentially do that again for me, please? What was that? What was that?
The worrying thing is, when it is quite quiet, hits you by, it takes you by surprise sometimes. And from what I've seen with this room in particular over the past couple of weeks, it doesn't just happen in ones as well. It's an occurrence of 2 or 3 events at one time. And to be quite honest, I'll myself if anything does happen.
Little does Harry know, but the H4 digital microphone in the corner of the room has just captured a Class A EVP. There is no way to explain this, as Harry is the only person in the room. Listen carefully to the H4 audio.
From what I've seen with this room in particular over the past couple of weeks, it doesn't just happen in ones as well. It's an occurrence of 2 or 3 events at one time. From what I've seen with this room in particular over the past couple of weeks, it doesn't just happen in ones as well. It's
Nothing further is witnessed over the next hour, and so Harry and Brett move downstairs into the bar as I move into room 6 on my own. I am very vulnerable right now, so anybody who can hear me, if you wish to make yourself known to me, then please do so. Or perhaps you could make yourself known to the gentleman downstairs.
Stools are all up. Obviously, fire's still smouldering, so there's a slight bit of warmth coming through. It's a wet evening in Chester tonight, or wet morning, should I say. I think what we could do is potentially take the women and the men into go into the women's toilets and the men's toilets. Try and get some reactions. Women's toilet dates back to the 1300s. There's a beam that we've encased here, which is, well, I think it's one of the oldest beams in Chester, to be fair.
Wow.
The toilets are like a little tavern, or cave, I don't know what really to call it. But it's so dark, so cold.
It's really dark.
I want to know if you can understand my words. I know that a lady came into this room and she conducted a dark ritual.
And that is it. And now that shall be.
Okay, I'm hearing all kinds of weird movement right now. That almost sounded like a creaking on the corridor.
This is 5-star television right here.
So cold though.
It's freezing in here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I flick you around. This roof is well, it's shorter than me. I'm bending down a bit. The foundations of this building go back to 1208, and it's believed that this is actually part of those foundations. So this goes back centuries before even the King's Head, as we know it now, was built. It's absolutely crazy to think how old this part of the building is.
Oh, I hate this. I hate being alone in bedrooms in this building because it is just so creepy. I'm a paranormal investigator. I do this as a living. I should be brave enough to conduct this, but this building gives me the utter creeps.
Is there anybody here with us? This part of the building is incredibly old.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
That sounded like it came from behind me.
I don't know.
Well, look, actually, the walls are solid, so you can't really hear anything in here.
What's the... I'm not sure. Was anyone knocking or walking around in here then?
What the f***?
What was that? That was a knocking, right?
I was still then.
What? Was anyone knocking or walking around in here then?
What the f***?
What was that?
Doesn't feel great in here, does it, Brett?
Not now. No. I was quite happy walking in it earlier. Was that you knocking? Could you do that again for us, please?
I have no idea what's happening downstairs with Brett and Harry. But at least they have each other. Oh, what was that? I just heard like I don't even know what it was. Maybe like a child or something. Oh, what was that?
Having analysed this audio, we are able to debunk this as a seagull outside. I return to the control room, and so does Brett, and we challenge Harry to head into the cellars alone.
So as we go around the corner here, I should come into view of another camera. Oh, f***'s sake. Pitch black. I can only see things through the actual screen on here. Ah, it looks f***ing horrible in here. Is it true you used to drag the bodies? What's that? Is it true you used to drag the bodies through these doors into the cellar and butcher them? We've got footage of these canisters falling over during lockdown of their own accord. I think once I got the cameras installed, it was one of the first things that happened in here. Come forward, whoever haunts the cellar. Make me aware that you're here. Are you pleased that I now own the building? Or do you still see her as yours? Go this way. Oh, God. I really just want to look in the screen at the moment because that's the only way I can see stuff, and it feels horrible when you look with your naked eye into the room.
Despite Harry feeling very creeped out, nothing paranormal happens in the cellar. Our next plan of action was to arm the Introvox device in room 2, and we would all monitor it from the control room, the most important room in the building.
So the control room is the main hub, the most important part of the business now. The three of us can watch every single aspect of the paranormal activity that goes on here, debunk it, tell them that it might be just a dust orb, but we can also, when we feel it's going a little bit flat, move them into another room, try different investigations, but keep the actual guest on their toes all the time.
Over the nights that guests stay here, we are going to challenge them as much as possible, but they also get to work in sections with both Brett, Harry and myself, and we get to take on techniques that are aimed at gaining 100% evidence of the paranormal. And just because we say paranormal, it doesn't mean it's necessarily evidence of hauntings, it just means not normal. But if we can capture that holy grail of evidence, full-bodied apparitions, true poltergeist activity, that's the evidence that we want. That's the evidence of hauntings.
Okay, we are about halfway through the investigation. I think it's fair to say that we have all witnessed things on our lone vigils. Right now we are about to arm the Introvox device, which scans hundreds of different frequencies of white noise. We are going to leave it running here in room 2, which is the asylum room, and we will monitor the situation as well as all the other locked off cameras from our control centre. Basically, this is going to scan through different frequencies of white noise, such as this, and we will see what happens. Let's do this.
Half an hour goes by and nothing happens. So in an attempt to draw out activity, Harry heads upstairs and moves into room 3 next door.
Oh, great. This room feels as creepy as hell. Oh my word. I can hear the Introvox next door, which is flipping horrible. If these two rooms combined at one time, then I can communicate with room 2. Can you give me your name, please?
So after listening to the Introvox in room 2 for quite a while now, we've actually sent Harry upstairs, but to room 3, to see whether he can get a response from the room next door. If we get some sort of actual response from within another room, this could be absolutely incredible.
I just heard footsteps behind me. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is horrible.
He's going into room 2.
Crazy man.
Hello?
Harry has just gone into room 2 with the Introvox device.
He doesn't look happy about it though.
Oh god, that's horrible. Oh, man. Feels like you're coming near to me.
You brought this on yourself, mate.
What's it doing? Why is it doing that? Really abrupt sounds. Even though I can't hear a voice coming through at the moment. Just... oh my word. Feels like it's coming nearer to me. And I can hear footsteps. I really do not want to be here. God help it when people say.
Harry holds out for another 10 minutes and Brett then heads up to take his place.
That was mad. Brett has now gone into room 2 and swapped with Harry, who has just come back to the control centre. Oh my god!
No. Did I say no then?
Did I say no?
Look at his face.
Oh my god.
Are you guys getting this on camera? That just whispered no, really. Oh my god, what the... Oh my god, what the... I don't like it in here. That was like a really clear no. That was horrible. No, I already don't want to be in here now. so clear.
Brett is himself.
I don't like it, guys. I might have to come down.
5 minutes later, I head up to take on the challenge, and my laughing at Brett is about to come back and bite me.
Oh, bed almost collapsed. I've just come into room 2. We're all giving it a go in here. It's creepy as hell. He looks petrified.
It's so scary though.
I can hear footsteps outside. Hello? Oh god, I feel watched in here. I feel like I'm being watched. Oh, there's that noise again. Oh. Holy
What's he just seen? What?
He himself?
I've never seen him move so fast.
I just heard it like a breath, like a... So is it the woman's voice?
A breath.
Breath?
I think.
We had witnessed incredible evidence in room 2, and as the 3 of us gather ourselves in the control room, something amazing is about to happen in room 5. Remember earlier when the H4 captured a Class A EVP?
From what I've seen with this room in particular over the past couple of weeks, it doesn't just happen in ones as well. It's
What you are about to see happens in the exact spot the H4 was placed earlier.
Oh my god, the door has just fallen in room 5. What the f***?
As we move into the early hours at my haunted hotel, we attempt a final session in the famous brothel area.
Alright, so we have just moved into the brothel section. We are right in the early hours now, and this section is believed to be the most active part of my haunted hotel. It used to be a 17th century brothel, and the spirits of those who used to work here, we have heard them on many occasions. We've heard their voices, we've heard movement up here. And there are definitely hidden secrets around this area. As you can see, Brett is now blindfolded and he's got noise cancelling headphones on. We are going to arm the SB7 spirit box shortly with that. And he's going to do something called the Estes session, or the Gansfeld experiment. He won't be able to hear myself or Harry as we call out the questions, and he will respond back with any words that he hears coming through the white noise. This is a fantastic experiment and is designed to gather intelligent communication.
As we begin the experiment, we also arm a REM pod in the kitchen, which measures any disturbances around the device itself.
So Brett is now armed with the SB7. Brett, can you hear me? Brett, can you hear me? That is just to confirm that Brett cannot hear me at all. Harry, if you call out.
Ladies of the night, do you still occupy this room? We've caught pictures of you before. What lady of the night is present with us now? Can you give me a name, please?
Male voice. I was.
Okay, that's really interesting. Straight off the mark.
Yeah.
Who are you, sir?
What is your name? Can you tell us what you mean by I was?
Another male voice. I couldn't quite get what he was saying, but it was very clear, like it went over multiple.
Is there anybody in this room with us now who wants to communicate?
Is anyone around me? I just had like a proper breeze down the back of my neck.
Oh my god, as if. That's crazy.
I'm hearing noises upstairs, you know.
Yeah, I am. Like banging.
I just heard a male voice say me.
Oh my god. Is that you upstairs, sir, that we can hear? Or are you around this gentleman here sat down? Tell us. So, the SB7 is so loud you can actually hear it coming through his headphones. Sir, could you tell us who is upstairs, please?
Male voice, that thing.
Oh, that's creepy.
What thing?
Do you remember our Ovulus device in room 4? At this exact moment, as Brett hears a male voice say, that thing, the device brings through this. Within minutes, another huge wave of paranormal events begin to manifest.
I keep hearing like
Yeah,
in the distance like
Drag.
doors slamming or something, or
I had a drag then.
is there somebody upstairs? Can you make the sound a bit clearer for us, please?
What was that? I even felt that. What was that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What was that? I felt something like is everything okay? That's really unnerving.
Oh my god, I got that on camera. Jesus Christ.
I felt something.
Something just moved in that f***ing corner. Jesus Christ.
Whoa! What the? Guys, I can feel all of these bangs, and then I'm kind of hearing screams.
Oh my god.
Can I take this off?
Carry on, carry on, carry on.
Oh,
Who just made that noise?
what? I felt it.
Oh my god.
That sounded so loud, I could like feel it. I can't hear it though. What was that? I even felt that. What was that?
If there's somebody in the corner, could you perhaps touch Brett? Make. Whoa! What the f was that?
Right, I'm taking these off. I'm sorry. What's going on?
Are you feeling that?
What is going on?
There's banging everywhere, man.
What's happening? That I can feel it up like.
I swear to God, right, there was a bang.
Are
right.
you jumping up and down?
No, we've not moved.
No.
I swear to God, we've not moved.
Wow.
Honestly, Brett,
I can't hear it. I can just feel it.
I know you said I wanted you to carry on, but basically there was a massive bang to your right, and then there was a huge bang. We need to check the cameras, you know.
What we had just witnessed was insane, as huge thuds were coming from somewhere in the building, but upon reviewing the cameras, we could not find where it was coming from.
Make. Whoa! What the f was that?
All I can hear is like mumbling, almost.
If there's somebody in the corner, could you perhaps touch Brett?
Such a.
Make. Whoa! What the f was that?
Is it the door?
One of the ladies of the night wanted to fondle you.
The door. I literally didn't think it could be this active on our first night. I know what this building can do, but it even surprised me tonight and hit me up a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty calm normally when it comes to things like this. Yeah, I can honestly say I've proper shit myself tonight.
Oh my god!
No. Did I say no then?
We've been recording the first episode and I've genuinely never seen this building so active. It has been absolutely petrifying. How on earth all of the stuff could happen in one night is just beyond me. This place is just blown my mind today.
Whoa! What the f*** was that?
Wow. Opening night. Look, it's very, very rare that you capture paranormal activity. It's even rarer to get it on camera, but tonight just erupted into a wave of, I can't even describe what. It was nuts. The Introvox, wow. Those bangs at the end of the night were just unbelievably clear. We've heard weird stuff going on all night. The building's been emptied. There's no customers in here, no staff. It's just Brett, Harry and myself, and there's just been unexplainable events the entire investigation.
For the people that have booked over the next few weeks at My Haunted Hotel are in for such a treat. We're designing this whole ghost hunt to look like you're on your own TV show, and I mean, we've been filming the first episode of it today, but it has proven that what we're doing here is just incredible. And just tonight alone, we have found some of the best evidence I've ever come across on a ghost hunt after doing these for years and years. So I can't wait for people to book a ticket, spend the night here, and experience this for themselves, because this is truly unbelievable.
So we've got loads of bookings in over the next couple of weeks. Even if the night is a third of what tonight's been, 10%, or even one of the little things that happen tonight, it'll be epic for them. It truly is the most haunted hotel in the UK.
What lies ahead for those who visit My Haunted Hotel will be one of the most unique experiences in the world. This 400-year-old building is beginning to stir, and what we have done here has created a hive of paranormal activity. We'll see you soon.